Alright guys, what's going on? It's Braden, and today I'll be going over some tricks, 5 tricks that look hard but are pretty simple. So let's get into the video. Alright, so the first trick on this list is a kickflip body varial. Alright, so the first trick on the list was a kickflip body varial. A lot of people mistake this for being really hard, but it's really simple. I know a lot of friends who landed a kickflip body varial before their kickflip or landed it quicker than their kickflip. So like for me, I learned the kickflip first and it took me 2 minutes to learn the kickflip body varial. And my friend landed a kickflip body varial first in like 10 minutes and took him like, I don't know, months to learn a kickflip. So pretty much all you're doing is keeping your shoulders open in the kickflip position, and as soon as you pop it, just flick like a normal kickflip and turn your shoulders. I'll demonstrate it. I'll show the foot positioning and pretty much all the steps to land this trick really easily. Alright, so when on the board, you want your foot position to be like almost like this front foot is angled this way so that it could easily help you turn, and this back foot is straight like this, almost like you're setting up for a front side flip. You're pretty much like this. Hey, let me stop real quick. You're pretty much like this with your shoulders facing straight forward like this, and when you pop, just pop like this, flick like a normal kickflip. The board, all it's doing is this, but your body is going from this to this. So pretty much keep this foot like this, keep front foot right below the bolts, right about here, back foot right here, angled forward. And here's the foot positioning, pretty much from here, pop, flick, turn the shoulders, and land. Alright, the next trick is a no comply 180. A no comply 180 is pretty much when you take your front foot off, you pop it front side, and then you pretty much just land 2 feet on it. So it kind of looks like this. This trick right here, the no comply 180, impresses many, although it's a very, very simple trick. All it is you take your front foot off, you push down, and it turns 180 degrees. That's all it is. There's no like flicking needed, and you just pop straight down. You're not trying to like level anything out. It's super simple. And if you go to fakie, you can always do, if you learn to do it faster, you could go to like doing tricks off of stairs, like a cool way to enter into a combo trick, like a fakie trick or a switch trick. So I'll be showing you the foot position and the steps to land this. Here's the foot positioning. My front foot is right there so that I can just put pressure on it and then it just snaps so I can turn it like that. And the back foot is in this pocket so that when it goes, I just push my heel this way. So like this. So once again, here's the foot positioning. I have my front foot right below those bolts and this one right deep in the pocket in the concave. And pretty much I do this so that my right foot snaps and this heel, the back heel, will snap it this way. For the first step for this trick, honestly just practice taking your front foot off and just kind of like scooping with your back foot forward and around. So I'll slow it down for you, just watch my back foot on this one. When I first started doing this trick, a common problem was I was just doing this. Like my coordination was way off, but all it is with this trick is some rhythm and timing. I'm gonna put tons of pressure on here to make the board go this way when you step off. And this back foot, as soon as the pressure's there, shoot it this way. The next step is honestly just committing. You already should have this down. And it's landing right in front of you, so you might as well just put your other front foot on. All you need to do from there is, when you're right here, bring your foot back up and place it on the board while the board is in midair and catch it. Alright, so the next trick is a boneless 180, or just a boneless. A boneless is pretty much when your feet are almost like a no comply, but you pick it up, you take your front foot off, you lift up the board with your back foot, and you land with 2 feet on it. Let me explain. So right there, I just explained what a boneless was. Your back foot's on, your front foot's on. You put pressure on the front foot, you pop it down. This hand comes up, your back hand. The foot also brings it up, and then you catch it midair and land on it. The boneless 180 is the exact same thing, but you're turning 180. I'll demonstrate that too, but first, you're in the same foot position that I'll explain later. All you do is you open your shoulders, you take the same foot off, you bring both this up, both your feet and your hand up, you turn it, and you land. So let me demonstrate. The boneless 180 and the boneless are the exact same foot position for me. I have my back foot right here. The back foot doesn't matter. The front foot matters though, because you want to be putting pressure before you pop the board up like that. So my front foot is covering this back bolt right here. The back foot is in the pocket. And pretty much when I pop down, I pop it into my hand. I bring it up, catch it with that foot, and land. You want to make sure that when you're doing it, you don't pop the board, do this, and then that. If you put your foot on later, that does not count. And plus, if you're doing this and you're going down something, you're gonna lose all your momentum. So pretty much, this one's also rhythm and timing. Roll, step off, pop it into your hand, bring up, catch. Just like that. And same thing for the boneless 180. Pop, turn, land. That's honestly all you really need to know for the boneless. So let's move on to the next one. The next trick is an ollie north or an ollie 1-footer. This is where you ollie and pretty much your front foot just shoots out a little bit. It doesn't need to be like crazy. One of my friends can do it really, really well. But this one, you kind of just shoot it out. Your front foot kicks off the board a little and you bring it back. All you need to know is ollies, and I'll demonstrate one for you guys right now. Okay, to be honest, there's a lot of controversy between this trick because a lot of people barely flick their foot out and they say they count it. Honestly, I'd count anything if it's just, as long as it's a little touch off the board and you can notice it without like slow-moing it or something. But pretty much how to do this trick is just imagine doing an ollie and just kicking like literally doing a huge ninja kick, straightening out that front leg. So pretty much it should like just flick out like that. You don't do anything different. Just make sure that your foot is all around the board so it doesn't fly. And then pretty much you just want to pop, flick out. So I'll show you the foot positioning. Here's the foot positioning. My back foot is where I usually put it for an ollie right here. My front foot is right there in maybe like 2 inches, 1.5 inches behind the bolts. And you can see my drag mark already. All you do is pop, I kick that way. So that's my foot positioning. Make sure you're not leaning back with this trick because that is a very common mistake and you will not get an ollie north out of that because all your weight is in the back and there's almost no way you can kick out like a ninja. So I'll demonstrate one more for you guys. Alright, that wraps up the ollie north. It's actually a really fun trick once you learn how to just flick it out and get the foot positioning and the foot placement to flick it like that. But last but not least, the next trick is a pop shove tail grab. The pop shove tail grab is literally just a pop shove. You technically grab the nose, but they call it a tail grab because it ends up being your tail. So you're pretty much just like this. As long as you know how to pop shove, you should be good. You're bent low. You're down low like this. Your hand's already out. As soon as you pop that up, you just bring it around like this and then land it. You just bring your hand like that. And it's really easy, so I'm going to show you how to do it. There is 0 foot positioning for this one, in my opinion, because as long as you can do the pop shove or just pop the board literally straight up or like 90 degrees, you should be totally fine. All you're using is your hand. wrap it up for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope this helps you learn some of those simple tricks that look hard, that may impress people. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more. I have a 1-year skate progression and a 1.5-year skate progression. I also have an Instagram, which is at SteezyBraden. I'll put that in the description. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.